Hey y'all, in this video we're going to talk about how Western medicine discovered the root cause of all chronic pain, suffering, and diseases and then quickly forgot about it. So this quote, all chronic pain, suffering, and diseases are caused by lack of oxygen at the cell level, comes from a man named Dr. Arthur Guyton. He's a rather brilliant man. He's considered the father of modern physiology, and he wrote the world's best-selling medical text, The Textbook of Medical Physiology. And nearly every doctor you've ever met read this quote in this book when they were in medical school. But when you go to see your doctor, they're not talking to you about the root cause of chronic illness. They're prescribing pharmaceuticals to treat symptoms, right? So even though they know about the root cause, or at least they read about it, the reason why they forgot about it is because it wasn't emphasized in their schooling. It was in the book, but it was glossed over. And the reason it was glossed over is because the lack of oxygen at the cell level, is relatively easy to improve through changing how we breathe. And not just changing how we breathe as in doing certain breathing exercises, that can be a component of it, but you can actually train the body to breathe less all the time so that you're breathing less when you're sleeping even. And breathing less, somewhat counterintuitively, increases oxygen at the cell level. And it's more complicated, it's outside the scope of this video. I will make another video about it soon, but it's enough to know that we can retrain ourselves to breathe differently and increase oxygen at the cell level, which gets at the root cause of chronic pain, suffering, and diseases. And the reason this isn't more widely known is because it's inexpensive. You can learn how to do it yourself and do it at home. And pharmaceuticals make lots of money, right? So that's why we're treating symptoms with pharmaceuticals, which in many cases make the situation worse. They tend to increase the respiration rate, which decreases oxygen at the cell level. So that's happening so that people can make a bunch of money, right? Instead of you figuring out at home how to increase oxygen at the cell level, inexpensive and relatively easy to do. So in the next video, we're going to talk about how changing how we breathe increases oxygen at the cell level. Thanks for watching.